Hello gang, good to have you back again. Of course, for those of you tuning in for the first time, I am the Articulate Grunt. Welcome to my channel, and this is this war of mine. I was talking about adding gaming to the channel, and this was the only suggestion I got. Plus, I liked the look of the game and already had it in my Steam library. So I'm going to do it. Now, to be honest and up front, I have already played it some. As I said, I had it, I was playing it. So fortunately, I'm not walking in here doing the, oh my god, what am I doing? I know a little bit of how things work, how the building system works, so it's not going to be a complete blind virgin walk. Let's get down to the game. I figured while you were listening to me, that fills the whole screen. You could probably read it just fine. But, just in case, how long has the siege lasted? It's hard to say, when every day is a struggle for survival. The city is crawling with snipers. Shelling is ordinary business almost every night. Phones don't work, there's a shortage of food and meds, and many people are left homeless. Bruno and Marco have always been good friends. So when the war broke out, they decided to stick together. They met Pavli while scavenging for supplies. He used to be Pogorin's star football player. Now he's just another homeless victim of the war. So they teamed up, hoping for the best. Let's get down to business. Alright, let's scroll out. Pavli, get your butt up there and clear that pile. Run. Clear that door. Let's get moving. We need supplies. I like to get everybody moving in every direction, max out everything we can possibly get as fast as possible. Nice. Now, so it is slightly standardized. Why do I have him clearing a rubbish pile? Get the good stuff. Anyway, there's a couple different options of house that you can apparently get started in. So the other buildings vary and change up. But overall, it does have some flexibility. But the game does have a fun little storyline. Bruno, get down there. That gives some flexibility. Buildings will change. People and places will change. Alright. I have enough for the workbench. Well, the metal workshop. I've already got the workbench. Yes, okay. Let's set that right next to it. Make this my little combined workshop area. We should go ahead and head back up. Where are you at? Get in there and get that. Grab it all. Now, this is the home building. It's bombshelled out. It's got some damage, some holes, but it's got a good roof and everything. Dude, don't just stand there. Get to work. Alright. Got the metal workshop done. This is where you do your basic tools. Probably should explain the workshop. I'll go back to that in a little bit. Alright, one of the first things I want going to be a shovel. It's going to take an hour. Take some of the supplies you've already gathered for the rest of the place. Just go ahead and get started on that. Yes, I know, I'm building a shovel and I'm digging through rubble. They'll move it much faster once the shovel's done, but once the shovel's done, I'll stop one of the two of them, have them back up, start over again, and be done in an instant. Okay. Come on. Shovel's done. Marco, go ahead and stop. Bruno, go ahead and get to the crowbar. Crowbar takes 10 out of our 13 components. It'll take another hour to build. Everything has a time cost. So, go up to Pavli. I know I'm probably messing up the name, something horrible. I don't care. Alright. Marco, go take the crowbar, which isn't done. No. Do not use the lockpick. Lockpicks and saw blades are one-time use. You use them, they're gone. Okay, it's done. Oh. Nice. Oh, get up here. Crap, go break through that. We can get to those rubbish piles and get them knocked out. Bruno, go ahead and run downstairs, open that door up. You're moving that way. Oh, open the door. Get to the rubbish pile. Marco, crowbar, break that thing open. Bruno, looky, done. Oh, you had it open. Oh, that was just woof. Bruno, please feel free to start digging. Good, good, good. Got some bandages, some more herbs, and a book. Books are great because you guys will sit down to read, and it will help to relieve some of the stress of the day. It'll help calm, help to make life better. Marco, go break that door open. Marco is a skilled scavenger, which means he's got 15 cargo slots for carrying things back. Pavle is a fast runner, which is just what it sounds like. Which, believe me, when crossing sniper alleys, is very beneficial. Bruno is a good cook. He uses less resources for a lot of stuff, plus enables you to do some improved dishes. Probably break that open with the crowbar. Crowbar also has limited uses, but will last a good long time. Okay, we're just waiting for the crowbar to finish using upstairs. Alright, Marco, let's break that open. And we got some medications. Good. Usually in the first house, whatever's inflicting somebody, whether they be slightly wounded or slightly sick, you get the medications and bandages to fix that if you choose to. However, because of the jewelry, good for initial trades. Good for later trades too, but some more food, herbs, and another book. Excellent. Grab everything. Let's do it. Everything done? Everything finished up and ahead of schedule? We are done. Managed to strip the house out. Now, unfortunately, if I'm right on this, let's go back to the workbench. You can see what happens there. The workbench builds things like your beds, chairs, simple heater, which you can upgrade to a furnace later on. The radio, so you can keep up with news. Plus, you play music and you get a slight morale boost. Helps your guys out. It's also where you build your crude stove, which can become your kitchen stove. Your moonshine still, which can be decent for a little morale boost, or I like to brew the moonshine to trade and get what you need. Metal workshop, we've got it. You don't need another one. And rainwater collector. You need filters, which you've got to make with components, which you've got to get from places, but that gives you drinking water. See, there's the filters. And of course, you can convert things like wood and books over to consumable fuels to burn in your cook stove or your heater. I don't have enough for the bed. I'm short, so the guys are going to sleep on the floor tonight. Well, someone will. We are basically done. I've got the entire house stripped out. Bruno, go ahead and go up and use the chair that's in the kitchen. Now, I could go ahead and treat Bruno and Marco with the bandages and medication I've got and use it up, but I've got no bed. You get the best results treating the injuries than having them sleep in beds. So since I don't have the bed, they're just going to wait till I do, which will be tomorrow, depending on what facilities, what buildings and stuff I've got. Hopefully I'll get a couple good ones where I won't have to put my team at too much risk too early on. The city will change, it will shift. Things will fluctuate what you get and who is where with what. Alright, let's see. It's the first night, so I'm not likely to get raided, but you always want to have somebody on guard. Pavle's not sick, he's not hurt or anything. I'm going to have him on guard. Bruno's going to stay behind, but I'm going to have him go ahead and sleep because he's slightly wounded. Marco, as I said, is a skilled scavenger. He's going to be scavenging. See what I got. I got the ruined block of flats. This block of flats has seen some heavy fighting. Most people have fled the area before the Vicinian rebels clashed there with the military. Battle's over now, and there should be many things left to scavenge because people were leaving in a rush. Lots of food, huge amounts of materials, some meds, lots of weapons, lots of parts. Now, when it says lots of weapons, that can mean weapon components. That can mean ammunition. That can mean powder and component materials to make your own ammo, if you can build up the workbench and metal shop enough to actually be able to do it. No danger or threat. That's cool. Decrepit squat. It's been inhabited by the homeless since long before the war. They've always been struggling with a lack of food and might not have survived the recent shortages. Shouldn't be a threat, but we could find some useful things there. Huge amount of materials, building materials and things like that. Lots of weapons. Considering the homeless lived there, most like I'm thinking like components, maybe some gun parts, powder, stuff like that. Probably not any actual like guns or knives. And lots of parts. The garage. Before the war, you could have your car repaired there. It was a decent family business run by an impulsive son and his elderly father. If they still lived there, that might be willing to trade with us. Alternatively, we might find lots of useful parts there, and maybe even some food. Some food, huge amounts of materials, some meds, lots of parts, possible trade, caution is advised. I've played with that before. If you've got medications, you can trade. The father's sick, you can trade it to the son. You can sometimes get some really good food and supplies. But let's be honest, it's the first night. We want it to be easy, get as much stuff, good stuff as we can. I'm going back to the ruined block of flats. Now, in preparation, that's where you determine what you're going to take with you of anything. I'm going to go ahead and take the crowbar. Just because there's usually piles of rubble, I'm going to take the shovel. That's going to cut down on what I can bring back with me, but I don't need either one back at my headquarters, back at my shelter at the moment. So, let's go scavenge. Yes, I edited some of that out. Oh, I have not been here before. As I said, the map will change up. What have we got? See, there's gunpowder. I don't have anything to use it, so I'm not going to take it. I'll leave it right there. I can come back for it if I need to. I'm not hearing anything. Not sure how to get there. I can see it, but I can't get to it. Alright. I need to stop running. Quite simply, I need to stop running. I don't know this place. I've not been in here before. There's a TV on upstairs. I can just barely see it. Ooh. Okay, coffee beans. Some will say grab them. Personally, it's just one of those. It's a pain in the butt. That's ammo. I can come back for it. Should be able to. Gun parts. Quite simply, I'm grabbing the weapons parts because you need 3 of them to make a knife, and I just like to get it early on. Quality roll-up. Roll-up made from equal parts tobacco and herbs. Quite good under the circumstances. I'm going to grab it simply because, at this point, I've got open spaces, and Bruno is a smoker. I think he usually smokes 3 a day that can alter and change up, but if he is smoking, and he can't get smokes, you don't have smokes, yes, you can left-click and hold to grab and move the screen around to change your view. If he doesn't have smokes, it can make a big difference. His mood will drop, he'll be depressed, so when I can get him, I'd like to try and bring some home. Oh, beautiful. Give me the food, give me the food. I really should have checked before I left to see what kind of stuff I needed to build the bed. I'm not going to need the electronics right away. Leave that. There might be medicine upstairs. Okay, now I'm just kind of searching. I'm checking. My inventory's full. Let's check and see what else we can find so we know whether or not it's going to be worth coming back. Alright. Gun part. I can take up to 4 of those, so grab that. That's a roll-up cigarette. It's a completely different type. It does not stack with the other one, which sucks because they'll stack like 20 high, but not happening. Alright, let's head upstairs. Well, let's examine this. See what this is, if it's an item or a note or message. The baby carriage isn't empty. A few objects lie scattered inside. A rattle, a smiling red crab, well worn by baby teeth. A feeding bottle half full of congealed mass that was probably baby formula. Someone must have left a terrible rush, or maybe didn't need them anymore. Oh, I hope that doesn't give me a depression thingy. That would suck. Okay, come on. Oh, I need a saw blade to get through there and there. Freaking wonderful. Oh, I'm going to have to go trade at the garage to get into those spots. Alright. Shell casings for making your own ammo. I don't need that just yet. Let's head upstairs. You know what? I'm not seeing any signs of movement. Let's run, save some time. You have to leave before it gets too late. Otherwise, you get stuck, and your guy may not get back till noon, till sometime in the afternoon. Lots of components and wood. Nice. Okay, I've got a ton of components on board. Let's just fill up with some wood. And I'm going to need 2 hacksaw blades to get at the good stuff. I didn't need the crowbar. I didn't need the shovel. This sucks. Okay. I've got a full load, I believe. Oh, one little tip. When you're playing, if you click on the backpack, it's about the only thing you can do to get the game to pause. Yep, I'm full. I don't have enough for a knife. This sucks. I can't make a saw blade. I'm going to have to go trade at the garage to get jack snot done. Alright, let's go. Dang it. Oh well, it was still a good haul for the night. And we are back, gang. Some of the days later on, I'll be editing out large blocks of material where it becomes repetitive and grindy, or where my guys are sitting around all day. These first few days, at least from my experience, are going to be full of activity and everything, though. So, I don't want to stretch each episode too long. Take care. I hope this found you well. Get up, get involved, have some fun. I will catch you later. Until then, I am the Articulate Grunt, out from here. Bye.